All right, and welcome back to the start of the next chapter. This next chapter, chapter 4, is going to focus on triangles. So the first thing I'd like you guys to do is take a minute. If you need to pause it, go for it. But our triangle angle sum theorem here, this is going to be important throughout this chapter. And this, you guys are probably mostly all familiar with, at least to some degree, but the three angles of all triangles, every single triangle in the entire world, it's a triangle, we know the three angles add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so maybe you can write this in your own words. You don't have to write it exactly as I did, but you need to know that all triangles, three angles will add up to 180 degrees. So, and these are the interior angles, meaning on the inside. If we look here, this first problem says find the measure of angle 1. Now, just so you can tell the difference, this one is a label, where this one, 33, you see it has a degree sign, 28 degree sign. Okay, so 33 degrees, 28 degrees, and what angle would we get here to make this a triangle? So all we need to do here is add our angles together. So 33 plus 28, and we get 61. Now from here, since we know the total is 180 degrees, we can take 180 minus that 61, and that will give us 119 degrees. And that is, so if you want, you can write the measure of angle 1 equals 119 degrees. Okay, now example 2 here. It's the same approach, except the difference now is there's some decimals. That's fine. Decimals are a part of life. Sometimes we're going to have them. So 89.2 plus 48.5, we can add those two together. We'll get something 0.7, and 17, and then 137.7 is our final answer. And now, once again, take that away from 180. And we'll get 42.3 degrees as our answer. So on this one, the measure of angle 1 equals 42.3 degrees. Okay, example 3 here. The only difference here is one of the angles that was given to us is just this box. But hopefully you guys remember that box is a right angle. It's a 90-degree angle. So we add 35 plus 90 just like we did on the last one. We add them together, we get 125. Take that from 180. And we're left with 55 degrees as our answer. Okay, our final picture here, angle 1, once again 50 plus 50. That'll give us 100. If we take that away, 180 minus that 100, and we are left with 80 degrees. All right, now number 5 and 6. These are the same kind of problems, except the difference is here we don't have a picture. That's okay. It tells us it's a triangle. We know that two of the angle measures are 56 and 74. We have to find the third angle. We know the same concepts still apply. We don't have a triangle here, but we still can just add our 74 and our 56. We'll get 130, and then we just take 180 minus that 130, and we get 50 degrees. Final one, like this, 32 plus 58. Gives us 90, so then we do 180 minus that 90, and we're left with 90 degrees for the third angle. All right, now down here at the bottom, we have a couple more things. We've got two different triangles beside each other. For this, we need to first focus just on one triangle. So don't worry about anything over here for now. All we're going to worry about is this triangle and solve it just like we did above. So to find x, we'll do 28 plus 39. and we get 67. So then 180 minus that 67 leaves us with 113 degrees. Okay, so that goes right here. Maybe up here you can also put x equals 113 degrees. Okay, now we also need to find y and z. So now, at this point, I need to erase all this that I crossed off, okay? And if x is 113 there, hopefully you can tell x and y, those are a linear pair, which means they will add up to 180. So we take that 180 minus the 113, and we're going to get 67 degrees. That is what angle y is. And from here now, we don't care about anything over here. We can forget about that, and we can deal with the front or the left triangle and just do 64 plus 67. That will equal 131, and then take 180 minus that 131, and we will get 49 degrees. All right. One more like this. Take a look here. The good news is on this one, we've got this box we know is 90. If z and that box are a linear pair, that can tell us they will add up to 180. And we know that z is also 90 degrees. And now we have just two simple problems like up above. So we got to find x. We'll do 90 plus 38. 128, then 180 minus that, and we get 52 degrees. So that's for x. And for y here, 90 and 65 gives us 155. So we're taking 180 minus that, and we get 25 degrees. Okay, the final thing I want to talk about today. There's one other type of situation where we're going to have a problem here where we're finding this triangle, and the only difference here is now we're solving for x. So we know that all three of those angles add up to 180. So we're still going to set it up the same, except we're going to set it up a little bit more of a lengthy problem. In the past, we just added those and subtracted from 180. You still could do that and then set what you got equal to 43x minus 1. I'm just going to put it all together, though. So let's combine our like terms. 60 and 35 is 95 minus the 1 gives us 94. We'll subtract that 94. Be left with 43x equals 86. We divide by 43, and we get x equals 2. Okay, likewise on the last one, 80. Ooh, that's not a good 0. 80 plus 50 plus 8x minus 6 equals 180. So 80 plus 50 is 130 minus 6, 124. We'll subtract that. Eight x equals 56. From here, we just are going to divide by 8, and we will get x equals 7. So, hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you do. There's a Delta Math assignment for today. So get started on that. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Bye.